Back again with another league racing video on the channel, and first of all, sorry that it's taken so long to get this video out. I've been ill the past 2 weeks and it's taken a while for me to get better, but we're back with some more league racing content on the channel. This is round 12 for the French Grand Prix and we are still second in the championship. We are 39 points behind Levy King and we are looking to close the gap. But first of all, we've got a special driver alongside us this week, and that is Sparks YT15 making his debut in SLR. I never thought I'd actually be saying that.
Saying I wouldn't
some of you might know him as my younger brother. He is league racing, and he is in the same division as me. So, Sparks, welcome aboard to SLR. But we have got a short qualifying session. We're in a party chat with Sparks, with Shut Metal and SLR Quattro, so you might hear some comms in the background. But first lap, it wasn't really great, and we're going to cross the line and do a 30.6. It was fastest at the time, but we know if you are like long-term viewers of the channel and you've watched the season so far, Levy King has been really quick. So we're going to try and stop him in his track to winning the championship. So best lap of the session here. First 2 corners, pretty decent, but we've got some traffic.
Why are people always in the way when I start a lap?
And you can hear, I'm not too happy with the traffic. You can hear me say, why are people always in the way when I'm on a lap? Because that's what happened in the first run. But we set a 22.2, a low 2, and that is a purple sector. Fastest of the session so far, just I think a few tenths ahead of SLR Quattro as well. So very good first sector, and we're coming towards turns 8 and 9. Very easy to get wrong, and as you can see here, we nailed the apex, but we go a little bit wide. We don't take as much inside curb as we wanted there, and we've left a bit of time on the table there. But it is a 50.1, and it's another purple sector. We've gone purple in the first 2 sectors, and this is looking like a very good lap. It's just we need to get through sector 3 now. 5th gear, wide entry, you know, to nail the apex and carry that minimum speed through the corner. We do the same thing through this left-hander, and we're on the power, on the curb to make sure you minimise, to make the run a lot shorter towards the final 2 corners. 4th gear to nail the apex, down to 3rd, short shifting to 4th gear for the traction. Stay away from the exit curb because you can lose the car through there. And we're going to cross the line, and we're going to do a 30.3, and we're just behind our championship rival, half a tenth off, but we can go quicker. So let's see what we can do. Last run of the session, 50 seconds on the clock. Let's see what we can do.
Good luck, everyone.
Talking through turn 1 isn't going to help. I've been validated.
Bruh.
Cheers.
My bad.
Well, never mind. We invalidated, and that is our session over. It wasn't really Darren's fault. It's not his fault. You know, there's no point being upset at him. Levy King ended up improving by an extra tenth and a bit. So it's P2. It's a front row once again, but we miss out on pole position by a small margin. But you score points in the race, and that is what we're going to move into. Medium hard tyres on the wagon. We've learned from Austria that we're going to be on the hard tyre instead of the medium. So we're going to be on the same strategy as our championship rival, and we're going to see if we can get a good start and get the lead into turn 1. So here we go. A few drivers did get disqualified on the formation lap, but here we go.
Here we go, boys.
Main event time in Le Castellet is the French Grand Prix. We're going to 5 red lights. And we are underway for the French Grand Prix. And that is a pretty decent getaway. But the second phase is really strong. You can see we're trying to see if we can make a move on our rival. But we just back off for the time being. We get a nice run at turn 2. There's a bit of contact at the back. You can hear some comments at the back. There's a bit of chaos at the back. But we've managed to stay ahead of that as we go through the first sector. Levy King not looking as confident on its opening lap. We get a nice switchback. He's on the curb. We're having a look at turn 6, and we're going to try and keep it running outside through turn 7.
Illegal overtake? How have I gotten an illegal overtake? On Levy?
What?
No, it wasn't. I
Oh
had
my
to.
god,
I tried
free
running
wide
outside
through
at turn
head,
7.
that's not gonna work.
Oh my god. Nearly died.
How was that an illegal overtake? That doesn't make any sense.
Against the right hand
Yeah,
side,
I
you,
was there.
you pass me, I'll let you through.
I was literally just about over the white line.
You didn't get a warning, did you?
No.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Yeah,
Well, that happened.
Ben's-
Through goes Benz into the lead of this French Grand Prix, and unfortunately, our aggressive approach, just like Austria, well, we tried and it didn't really work, and now
God's
Levy
sake.
King is making a move on Benz, and we've got some trouble behind us.
I know, me too. I'm struggling with that too.
What's he doing? What is this guy doing? Why are you pushing me so much? We're in a train, for God's sake. We're just losing time to the rest, the two in front.
How much
God's
ERS
sake,
do
what
these
is the-
people have?
So you can hear me quite frustrated there. Evoke Replay is trying to overtake us, and as a result, we're losing time to the two cars in front of us.
Timing from
And
Evoke
even
Replay. Levy's
Sparks
just
isn't too
overtaking
happy
Benz.
about that. Darren isn't too happy
What
about
the-
the amount of aggression that people have in a train. It's just people being impatient, really. And by the way, he's in the Aston Martin. He's a reserve driver for this race, and he's Levy King's teammate. So, bit frustrating. You can hear my frustration at Evoke Replays. You know, we have to think about the long game because we're all on hard tyres and we're all trying to make this one-stop work. And it's very hard to overtake around here as we get a first warning for track limit as we cut on to the end of the first sector. We're right behind Cooper Benz, who took the lead early on, but he's had a spin.
Oh, Ben's is round.
So Cooper Benz has had a spin and we're up into P2, but unfortunately for us, it means that we're going to have to drain a lot of ERS in order to get into Levy King's DRS range, the 1 second window, and we might be in danger of falling out, of not having DRS, really, and DRS is so crucial around this track because it's really hard to overtake, and as you can see, lap 7, we're still not in his DRS range, and it's getting really, really frustrating for us, as Evoke Replay is still right behind us.
Fuck off. Leave me alone.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position.
You can hear Darren there just saying, leave me alone, as he swears as well. He's getting quite frustrated. He's in that train. He didn't have a great qualifying, and unfortunately for him, he's stuck in a DRS train. So we let Evoke Replay through just to make sure we didn't lose too much time to Levy King in front. But Cooper Benz has binned it in the third sector,
Oh,
and
for
that
fuck's sake.
has caused a
Good.
safety car.
Cheers, Benz.
That was last corner, I think. Must have been last corner.
Got a safety car. What happened?
Ben's binned it, mate. That's what's
This
happened.
is last
How
corner.
have you binned it there? What?
Well, there you go. The pit lane's there.
Okay, slow down, slow down.
Yeah.
Your delta's
Simply
negative,
lovely.
which means you're going too fast.
I mean, I'm not
Ever's
complaining.
Ever's got a free stop now.
I'm not complaining because, I mean, Merckx was putting so much pressure on me there.
Yeah, he did really well. He did really well, actually, so people can
So you can hear our confusion in the party
Yeah, he
chat
wouldn't leave me alone.
about how Cooper Benz managed to crash there, but
like we're in a
got a
train.
safety car now, and SLR
It's just
Evo,
not keeping-
the Alpha Tauri, he was the only person that started on the medium compound tyres, and that means he's got a free pit stop. So he's effectively on the winning strategy. But we're getting ready for the restart. But something's going to happen here.
Yeah. I'll literally just put us on mediums and we're safe. Tyre won't be too much of an issue.
Oh my god, what's happening here?
Come on!
What happened? Oh my god.
What is this, man?
What did you hit Evoke? So, yeah.
Bruh, man.
So slow. What a joke.
You got damage?
Yes.
Ah.
Wow.
What is this?
And just like that, the race is pretty much ruined. We've hit the back
Neither.
of Evoke Replay's under safety car,
What the frick?
and Livy King is going to get underway. We're going to try and pass him. We stayed out instead of pitting, and we're going to get another illegal overtake.
My tyres are ice cold. Why is that an illegal overtake?
Evo, 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 Evo. Evo, can you do me a favour and fuck off?
So you can hear Medal not very happy with Evo in behind us. So yeah, there's a lot of complaining from a lot of people, including ourselves. Our reaction
No
says
clue.
everything.
Don't want to know.
That's our race ruined. We stayed out for another 2 laps for some reason. In hindsight, I wish I just pitted right at the restart, but it doesn't really change anything. We've got that 5-second penalty to remove as well, and we're going to go onto the medium tyres to the end of the Grand Prix. But yeah, race ruined completely.
Oh,
And,
this sucks.
yeah, it's pretty much game, set, and match. Also, Darren had a really, really silly incident with Merckx. It was his fault. He knows it was his fault. You can see there he's still running actually in P11. So yeah, it's not been a good race for us, and it's not been a great debut for a certain Sparks YT15. Not ideal. He had some pretty decent pace, but unfortunately he's not going to be able to show it in the race, and neither are we as we come out of the pits in P10, a long way back from Kevin, who also pitted on mediums, and yeah, it's going to be a very, very lonely Grand Prix.
Fucking Will, what's going on?
And to compound his miseries even further, apparently he's got a problem with his wheel. So, yep, raw debut. He's in the pits now, and there you go. He's retired from the Grand Prix. It's not a dream debut for my bro, unfortunately. Hopefully he'll come back in the next race. But for us, this race was a complete write-off. We skip all the way to the end of the Grand Prix. Evoke Replay has ended up binning it on the exit of the last corner.
It's right by me.
For some reason, I have absolutely no idea. You can see we're on the soft tyres, and we're trying to go for the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. But yeah, we're going to get an extra few points because of Evoke Replay binning it, but it doesn't really matter. Evo won the race, and for us, it is P8. Yeah, a day where we needed to gain points on Levy King. We've ended up dropping more instead. I think I could 13 points as well, as he finished P2 today. Evo gets driver of the day from P8 to P1. There's Levy King in P2, which means he extends his championship lead by quite a margin to 52 points. So we've got a lot of work to do in the next couple of races. The next race is Hungary as well, and that is not really, like if you saw last season's race, it really wasn't a good race for us. So yeah, the back is against the wall, and yeah, our potential podium goes begging, and it's P8 instead. So this race was a write-off with the safety car incident, and we're a long way back in the Drivers' Championship. So we're going to try and come back in the next race in Hungary, but that is going to be the end of today's video. Subscribe to the channel for more league racing content. I'm going to try and be a bit more consistent with the uploads, but until then, take care. I'll see you guys in the next one.